What was this question? She was my daughter from school.
Oh, that's fine. Mine or yours, technically?
Huh?
That's mine?
What?
This is mine, right?
I believe it's mine. Area 3, right?
I don't know. We'll just make sure. I'm thinking it was civil. I don't know if you know more than I do about
No,
this.
I have no idea.
She's house sitting for them and a fella that's been claiming that he owns it. But you can talk.
So I've been housing here for almost 2 weeks.
Okay.
The owners are going through attorneys because the guy insists that the beachfront property is owned by him, even though it's directly in front of their house.
Oh, okay.
And he came up here today, so I keep looking for the dog that ran off. So he came over while we were going down to the beach, and he was recording something on his phone.
Okay.
I asked him if I could, I was like, can I help you? And he kind of just looks at me and goes, no. I go, well, I'm a little uncomfortable with you being here. And he goes, I own this. I have a right to be here. I'm filling in holes for my dog. I never saw his dog out there.
Okay.
And I was like, well, I'm going to have to ask you to leave because I'm uncomfortable. And he goes, I'm not leaving.
Okay.
So.
And he was on this property or on
He was
his?
right directly in front of the house.
Okay.
Now, this is a breezeway for people to get to another dock, and he's allowed to go down to the lower beach to launch like a kayak and stuff.
Okay.
The upper beach belongs to this property. They've been paying taxes on it for 17 years.
So there's a community sliver down there?
This is the community sliver right here, and then there's a private dock. But there's a certain number of houses that are allowed to go to the lower beach to launch things.
Right, okay.
Not boats, because it's like a stone wall you got to drop down from.
Oh.
But he started harassing them about this beach once they moved into this house, because they used to own that house.
Okay.
And it was one full lot, but then they sold the back lot after they built the house and moved up front.
Okay.
So they
Okay.
have paperwork.
So was
that
he
they
on
signed.
this strip when he was?
So he walked
Okay.
on the
Okay.
breezeway, but then he came onto the beach and stayed up there, and then told me he wasn't leaving because he owns it and he has every right to be there.
Okay. So, and you said I read the notes on our way. So this is an ongoing civil issue that has already.
They've never
Taken
called
off?
the police before.
No, but you said there was lawyers involved.
Yeah, so they had their
So
attorneys
property
sent-
stuff is civil.
Right. I'm just uncomfortable because the kids are down there.
Right.
I asked him to leave in a nice way. He was recording.
Okay.
So he
Is he still down there? Or
no,
did he go back?
he just right before he drove up, he had just walked.
His address to see
Oh.
where he is.
So,
Okay.
So, and then the dog ran off during all of this. I don't know where he went.
Okay. All right. So
he's in
you,
the house. I caught him. Oh, thank God. Yeah.
one less
Monkey.
problem for today.
Yes. I was like,
Okay.
of course now. And like I started walking down the road, and then I saw you pull around the corner. I was like, everything. So
it's Michelle, right?
Yes. I'm just uncomfortable with him not leaving when I asked him nicely to leave.
Sure.
That I'm not the homeowner, and just like if he wants to talk to them when they're here, that's fine. But since I'm a house sitter, like
Yeah, and you're not involved in it, and you just don't
and
want
my
anybody
kids are
recording
there
your
and
kids.
everything. And,
Sure.
and I didn't get into that with him. I just asked him nicely, and that's when he was like, "I have every right. I'm not going anywhere."
Okay.
So until they come home on Monday, I would appreciate it if he didn't come down.
Okay.
He can deal directly with the owners. And I have documentation in the house from the owners stating all of this in case the situation actually happens.
Just remind me the spelling on your last name. Cornel
IS1.
IS1.
Yep.
And what's your date of birth? You said he walked back home.
Yeah, he lives in the corner house right there on the.
We were just going to look it out in the paper.
Okay.
Get the right address.
Yeah. I mean, we can stop by and make contact again. Like, obviously, if this is community
This
property, yeah. We
and
just
then he can walk over the upper beach that this is all about
Sure.
and go down to the lower beach, but he has no rights to that area, and him staying there and like
and recording your kids, right?
It wasn't aimed at the kids, but just recording in general.
Okay.
I
I mean, again, that's tough in a public setting. Public being the, you know what I mean. But we'll just make contact and we'll just try to say like that you have nothing to do with the ongoing issue, that you're not a part of it, and see if we can just.
Right. So if he would just be kind enough to not.
Yeah.
He doesn't. If his dog makes a hole over there, if he runs over, just leave it. He can fill it in on Monday.
Yeah. All right. We'll touch base.
All right. Thank you so much.
Sure. And then we just want her to get the address.
Yeah, go get the address so we can make contact and at least
His
say hello.
address?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know where we're going.
Trying to see if I.
That's all. Here, get the address. Go say hi. What's up?
Yeah.
Work it out. Just don't be antagonizing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
So there's no misconception.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. It's not an address though. His name is Chris Vulty.
How do you spell the last name?
Vaulty. And it's that house right there.
Chris.
This white one?
Yes.
Huh.
V
VAU.
Vaulty.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, well, we'll make contact, like we said, and just explain that you're just house sitting, you don't want to be involved in whatever civil situation they have, and, you know. Alright. Come on, Jojo.
I don't know if you want to wave me here.
It would be her
Is she
day.
back there?
Just watch out for dogs. There's a couple landmines.
Is she practicing her swimming skills?
Yeah, right? She slept through 2 of her practices this week.
No.
And if she's got tired that she's falling asleep after GSY, she definitely needs it. Mare! Mare! Look who I found!
Hi, Meredith.
You don't have to come up. I just wanted her to say hi because she was passing by.
Nice to see you again. All right, we'll go talk to the neighbor here. Of course. That's not him, is it? Okay, just checking. He's doing his job. All right, Joe. Bye. Nice to see you, Michelle. I'm just gonna try to pull around right here and go back. available will be out at number 14 Lakeview to speak with the other neighbors. Yep, you look.
They're my complaint for the loose pistol the other day.
What's that?
They're my complaint for the loose pistol the other day.
You guys, you want to come in?
I won't let you right see you.
No, that's all.
I was just here last
Come in and
week.
enjoy it.
I was just here last week for the dog.
Oh, you were the one that was here for the dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't around. So I'm sorry that the owners dragged you out for this. So let me give you my background. They built the house there. There's a bunch of easements in front of it, including a beach, which I have deeded rights to. A couple other people have deeded rights to it. There's a property dispute going on about the beach, not whether I have rights, but whether the new owners have rights. They've never denied I have rights there. So, you hear my dog right there. I take him to dig on the beach. He likes the sand. And nobody else has rights to the beach. And even if they did, it would be the owners who are not around. They're gone. So I look out my window. I keep doing provocative things, the owners, sending guests onto the beach that don't have a right to be there. Again, they're not even here. Not telling me, like, if we had shared rights, they should at least tell me. And they never dispute that I have shared rights. So, I see there's people there on the beach, guests of guests, little kids at that, and there's holes on the beach. So I went over there with a shovel to cover up the holes. I think it's a dog sitter, came up to me and said, "Excuse me, what are you doing?" And I said, "Filling in the holes that my dog made." And she said, "I'm not comfortable with you being here, you need to leave." I said, "No, I have rights to this beach, you need to leave." And then I guess she called you guys. And I would assume she said probably something different because I see you've been over there for a while.
No, I just.
But
just
because of the history, I recorded the entirety of my trip over there. I mean, I got a shovel, you know, I know there's little kids. I don't want anybody to think I'm using it as a weapon. I got it down like this. I recorded the whole thing because I'm wary of these people.
Right.
When the dog sitter came out and did it, I was like, holy cow. They had the audacity to leave their dog sitter to use the beach. And I'm guessing not even tell her that there's shared rights holders on the beach, which I would assume probably scared her. I didn't know this. I just got back from vacation.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing she was frightened, or else why would she call the police? If the owners told her there were other rights holders, why on earth would she call the police?
Right.
If she didn't say I was doing anything threatening, which I was thinking, oh my God, is she saying that? Thank God I recorded the entirety of it.
Yeah. So let me just. Not a big deal. We're just
Yeah.
here to obviously keep the peace in the situation. We understand there's a civil situation going on. That's
Sure.
between you guys.
Yeah.
We don't deal with civil matters.
Absolutely.
So she is staying at the residence to watch the dog. I don't know when she was made aware of the situation, but she was just uncomfortable because she saw you recording and her daughter's on the beach. That's why. And she just all she said is that when you guys made contact, she was just nervous. She doesn't want to be put in the middle of whatever the situation
Got
is.
it, but
That's
from
all.
my perspective, I'm a rights holder over there,
Sure.
and a stranger came up to me and told me, get off of here.
Yeah.
You don't belong
right,
here.
Right.
That's way more of a problem than me going on the beach and she thinking, and I'd be happy to show you the whole video, I'd be surprised if I caught her kids at all on the video.
Yeah.
I wanted it on me, because
Sure.
the way she was acting, I was afraid she was going to say that I did something, and holy cow, these homeowners over here had the nerve to put this poor woman in that situation. Like, I mean, I feel terrible. I'm trying to make things better.
She just felt like she was in the middle and just
Sure, absolutely. I have all the sympathy in the world for her. I just can't believe that they did that to her.
Right.
I mean, it's honestly, they're really non-confrontational people, and this is the second time it's happened, and I think they're just sending people into harm's way. And what am I going to do? I think it's little kids and a like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
It's a civil dispute, which they made clear to me. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But like, this is the owners over there
Yeah.
trying to escalate. They're hoping that I do something crazy. They put a camera to watch my family and wife sunbathing over there, which is a huge invasion of privacy. I mean, which is crazy, but I'm not doing anything about that. I'm like, Jesus, it's a civil thing. We'll add that to the equation, but they're trying to instigate something over there. And again, if you guys want to see the video, you'll see like my intentions were 100%. I don't, whether they have a right to be there or not, I know, like I'm an attorney, I know if they trip in a hole, even if they're there to rob the place, I'm on the hook for it. So I'm going to fill in the hole, you know? And that's all I did, and I left. I was there for 7 minutes. So.
No, I guess she understands that there's something going on between you two. Like I said, she just didn't want to be involved, so she just wanted the whatever the interaction.
I feel really bad because, like, if they knew what they were doing, they'd say, hey, we got a dog sitter here. They're going to be out there. We have a civil dispute. They're physically blocking me from using some of my rights. Different story, civil story.
Sure.
I'm not going to take that path. My path is, you think you have a right here, we'll sort it out in court.
Sure. Sure.
So anyway, I feel bad that you guys got involved. I'm so embarrassed that I'm involved, and I feel terrible for her and the kids because, like, nobody wants a creepy dude. I mean, I'm not creepy, but nobody wants a person, period, walking up on them when we're not expecting it. And all I can say is I'm disgusted with my neighbors that they would, like, come to me and say, like, yeah, I got beef with you. Don't send your contractor into harm's way and scare her and her kids, because I'm sure they said have a party, bring your kids over.
Right.
And clearly didn't say, by the way, there's other people that can have a party there too, and at the very least you got to share with them.
Yeah.
I'd freak out too. So anyway, I'm sorry. Do you need anything else from us?
No, I just so your first name is.
My first name's Chris.
And last name?
Last name's Vauty, VAUTHY.
And your date of birth, Chris. In case, we have to come back out here at some point, we just have a little knowledge of.
No, I'm totally fine with that.
But we'll get out of your hair.
I'm sorry you guys got called out on a hot day, and by the way, thanks for coming out for the dog thing. I wasn't here for it, but I appreciate you guys, man. Hot stuff, so.
I mean, listen, it is a cooler day than it has been in days past, so.
And if you talk to her again, like, I think she's probably only there for a few more days. Like, I can just stay out of her way when she's down there. It's not a big deal.
She would appreciate that.
You know.
Yeah, she said just till Monday, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no
we
problem.
just,
You got it.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thanks, you guys. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Oh.